Kim Kardashian's life has been under a magnifying glass ever since she first entered the public eye, but it is clear that the most important role she holds is that of a mother. Over the years, Kim has become known not just for her entrepreneurial ventures and her presence in the fashion world, but also for her unwavering dedication to her children. While she often makes headlines for her career accomplishments, public appearances, or relationships, the one area where she is most vulnerable and open is her role as a mom. On Saturday, Kim shared a deeply emotional quote on her Instagram stories, which many believe speaks to the complexities of motherhood in ways that are raw and universally relatable. The quote read, "The sad part about motherhood is that you're raising the one person you can't live without. To be able to live without you," accompanied by a teary-eyed emoji. This quote resonated with Kim's followers, who appreciated the honesty and emotional depth behind the message. The sentiment behind the words is something that many mothers can identify with, the notion that, as parents, we invest so much of ourselves into our children, only to one day watch them grow into independent individuals who no longer need us in the same way. This painful truth is a part of the cycle of life, and for Kim it feels particularly poignant as she navigates her motherhood journey amid public scrutiny and personal challenges. At the time Kim shared this emotional quote, reports were circulating that Kanye West, her ex-husband and the father of her 4 children, has not been as involved in their kids' lives as many had hoped. According to a source close to the family, Kanye's involvement with his children is minimal, with the report claiming that he doesn't spend very much time with them. This revelation sheds light on the dynamics of Kim's role as a mother and the immense responsibility she carries. Despite co-parenting their 4 children, North 11, St. 8, Chicago 6, and Psalm 5 with Kanye, Kim has taken on the bulk of the day-to-day caregiving. This responsibility is likely compounded by the fact that, as a global celebrity, her personal life is constantly in the public eye, making it harder for her to maintain the privacy and normalcy that many parents seek for their families. A source close to Kim shared with the media that she is pretty much a single mom and that she is shouldering the majority of the work that comes with raising their children. Although she does have help nannies, chefs, and other staff, there is no denying the emotional and logistical weight Kim bears in raising 4 children under the age of 12. The demands on her time and energy are undoubtedly overwhelming, and this is something she has spoken about openly in the past. Although she has help, it's still a lot of work for her to balance and coordinate everything, the source continued. This reality speaks to the difficulties of balancing a career, business ventures, and personal life while ensuring that her children feel loved, supported, and present in the world. Kim has been quite open in sharing how challenging it is to raise her children with Kanye being less involved. She has previously revealed how difficult it can be to keep up with her kids' needs, especially with all the other responsibilities that come with her lifestyle. Even with a team of nannies, tutors, and chefs who help with the practical side of running a household, Kim has always emphasized that nothing can replace the role that a mother plays in a child's life. No amount of hired help can replicate the emotional connection between a mother and her children, and this is something Kim clearly feels deeply. Back in May 2023, during an appearance on Jay Shetty's podcast, On Purpose, Kim opened up about the emotional strain of being a single mother. While she acknowledged that having hired help made her life easier, especially with tasks like cooking and managing the household, she also revealed that there are nights when she feels the weight of motherhood more acutely. Obviously, having nannies and a chef to help cook is beyond helpful. But at the end of the day, your kids only want you, Kim said, offering a candid look at the emotional challenges she faces daily. She explained that while her children might be surrounded by people who assist with their needs, there are moments when they just want their mother, and that's something that no one else can fulfill. This vulnerability that Kim displayed in her podcast interview demonstrated her deep emotional commitment to her children. It's clear that being a mother is not something she takes lightly, and it is a role she pours her heart and soul into. No amount of financial or logistical support can alleviate the emotional labor that is required to be a parent. Kim's acknowledgement of this fact is important because it humanizes her in a way that many people don't often get to see. The Instagram post with the heartfelt quote about motherhood is not just a random thought, it's a reflection of the internal battle Kim faces as a mother who is deeply committed to her children. She has built a life for them that provides every material luxury, but at the end of the day, what they truly crave is her time, attention, and love. The bittersweetness of watching her children grow up and become more independent is something that any parent can relate to, especially those who have had to let go of their children in one way or another. The quote Kim shared is a poignant reminder of the complexity of motherhood, where love is mixed with sadness at the thought of having to let go, even though it's part of the natural progression of life. The emotional and physical toll of being a parent isn't lost on Kim, despite her seemingly perfect life. Even as a billionaire businesswoman, reality TV star, and fashion mogul, she faces the same challenges that many other mothers face. Raising children requires a balance of sacrifice, patience, and unconditional love. Kim's openness about her struggles is a message of solidarity to mothers around the world, no matter their circumstances. It shows that, despite the trappings of fame, motherhood is universally difficult, and the emotional weight that comes with it is something that transcends wealth or status. Kim has also spoken candidly about how difficult it is for her children to process the lack of a consistent father figure in their lives. In the years since her divorce from Kanye, Kim has worked hard to create a stable and loving home for her children, even though their father has not been as present as she would like. The absence of Kanye in their everyday lives is something that Kim tries to shield her children from, but it is something they undoubtedly feel. In her Instagram post, the quote about raising children to live without you speaks directly to this reality that children will grow up and eventually leave their parents' nest, whether it is through their independence or the physical absence of one parent. For Kim, this is an emotional truth that is hard to reconcile. Raising children as a single mother is never easy, but doing so while managing the pressures of being in the public eye adds another layer of complexity. Kim has worked tirelessly to ensure that her children's needs are met both emotionally and practically. But at the end of the day, it's the emotional connection she has with them that matters most. Her recent post serves as a reminder that the most important aspects of motherhood have nothing to do with wealth or resources. They are about love, presence, and emotional connection. Kim's emotional reflection on motherhood in her Instagram post is a testament to the love she has for her children and the sacrifices she makes for them daily. Despite her immense wealth and influence, she is still, at heart, a mother who is doing her best to raise her children with love and care. And while the challenges of motherhood are universal, Kim's willingness to share her experiences reminds us all that no matter how much help we have, at the end of the day, it's the love and presence of a mother that children truly need. This raw, honest reflection is part of what makes Kim Kardashian so relatable to her fans. She is not just a celebrity, she is a mother facing the same emotional complexities that many other parents go through, proving that even the most famous people can still struggle with the deep emotional truths of parenting.